I'm Devin of Devin D, Coleman and Associates. I work with men. I work with organizations that serve men. One of my goals is to create a place for healthy men to exist, increase fatherhood engagement, and steer youth away from situations and decisions that may impair their future. And I'm here with my man, Raylis.
And I'm Raylis Thompson, here with Restored Pillars, where we provide services for those suffering from mental health and substance abuse issues and need adequate housing.
All right, so y'all check this out. Me and Raylis was talking, right? And he had an idea about creating a space for men to come and just talk. Because a lot of times, men don't either have or feel that we don't have a space to talk. And I was down for it because I already have a safe space for young men to come talk. And I think it's helping them in the by and by. So Raylis, tell us more about what made you think about this space and what made you call it Man Cave.
Yeah, definitely. And, I want to thank you for all that you do. But, I was just looking up some stats, just at the house looking up some things. And it's always coming across my radar about articles about men's suicide. And in these certain stats, it was talking about how in a 30-day time frame, 35% of men had troubles with their mental health, physical health, that stopped them from doing daily activities. So when I'm thinking of daily activities, is the, working, taking care of families, just doing different things that a man would do on a day-to-day. 35% of these men were unable to do that, because of their mental state, because of some things that's going on. That's just what's documented.
That's scary. Yeah. That mean day to day. That mean dude might be in there trying to cook. He might be on the road driving. Right? He behind the wheel, his foot on the gas, but his mind ain't even.
He not there, or he not cooking. He not getting up and going on the road and driving. Or if he is, like you say, his mind not there. He on the road, but he thinking about something else.
He putting himself at risk, children at risk, family at risk, other people at risk.
Yeah. Putting himself at risk, and the whole thing with that, because we all go through stress. We all stress about certain situations, but the thing with that, there's no outlet for these men. There's no place where they feel comfortable to come and de-stress.
Right.
Or somebody giving them the tools to help them de-stress.
Right.
And it's just piling up, and then stats where relationship violence, domestic violence, and things like that, where men are killing their spouses. These men are not getting help.
That hit home for me. I'm a part of what I would say a manhood accountability group.
Okay.
And the people I'm closest to actually hold me to the fire, meaning the things that I say I want to be, the things that I say I want to do, those sorts of things. But I was in a car accident last year, and because of it, physically, I couldn't use one of my positive coping mechanisms, and it was tough.
Mm-hmm.
I self-isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Some may say I had dealt with a fit of depression, and if I didn't have people to talk to, who knows where I would be mentally or physically right now. So I'm sure we're gonna go over some coping mechanisms that men can use on a day-to-day basis who show up for Man Cave therapy, right?
Absolutely, definitely. And in this process, I was just I wanna pour into these men. I want them to actually get the experience of what it feels like to go to therapy, to alleviate some of those stigmas and things like that. So where it is to kind of sit down and maybe take a questionnaire just to ask yourself about your moods and how your mood's been, and maybe pinpoint on some of these symptoms that they ignore.
Right.
And some of these symptoms that are ruining relationships or ruining their ability to cope or their interactions with family and peers and things like that. That sometimes they may not even know that these moves that they have are interfering with this. So just going through that process, going through that questionnaire of how you feeling. How you feel on a day-to-day. How, what's the level of your moods and things like that. How are you coping? And a lot of times, sometimes we don't cope. We just go in the process of these mental challenges, So yeah, definitely. Those who do attend, they will receive a treat, as far as tapping into that healing, that inner healing.
What's the youngest age we taking?
The youngest age right now, I'd say 18.
18. Oldest age?
Oldest, 65.
Yes. So check it out. If this apply to you, click the link, register for Man Cave Therapy. It starts February 9th, Thursday, and it's gonna run. It's gonna be 8 sessions every other Thursday. Join us. If you know somebody, like if you know a man, if you have a brother, a cousin, uncle, father, who may benefit from just sitting down, talking to some brothers about life, send them our way. And it don't cost you a thing, just a little bit of time. Anything you want to leave the people with? Take advantage of the opportunities. This is a good place for man's mental health. Let's get it, man. Sign up and then show up.